Hello, everybody. I know it's maybe a little late in the game for you, but maybe it's not. So I'm going to make this video to show you about your references and how you are required to put them in APA format for your podcast. I won't accept them any other way. I won't accept links to pages, to web pages. So there are a few things you need to remember. First, they have to be research journal articles, not books, research journal articles. Now, I'm going to explain what those are, but if you still don't know, you need to go to the library or talk to a librarian. That's what they're there for. Not newspapers, not Time magazine, not reports off the internet, website, research articles. All right, that's what they have to be, and they also have to be in APA style. They have to be. You have to cite them in APA style, and I'll show you what I mean by that. It is in the syllabus, so if we're gonna first, let's just go to the syllabus, and I'll show you where in the syllabus it is. It's very clearly lined with lots of links to places you can get more information. So first, let's just scroll down to our podcast part of things. So assignments and lots of good information and virtual child, attendance, podcast. All right. So make sure that you have all of the elements, right? So internet references will not be accepted. All right. Read this very carefully. You will not get points for it. You'll have points taken off. If you do not have 3 acceptable references, you probably are going to get something like 50. If you don't turn in references at all, the highest you can get is 50%. If you do not include the journal information asked for by APA, for example, if you only give the web link, the best you can do is 75%. If your podcast is less than 10 minutes, you'll lose points. All right, so let's scroll down a little bit. Here you go. Need help with APA? Click here. This will take you to well, all right, so we're going to cut and paste it. This will take you to all right, so maybe it won't. I will fix that in the syllabus. Where is it again? Okay. Copy. Let's try this again. Oh, see, it's putting the styles in there. All right, well, I'll figure that out later. But if you go, let's just go to apastyle.org, okay? Here's everything you're going to need to know about APA. Okay, student guide right there. Real easy. Well, but I'm going to show you how to do that in a little bit, just a second. All right, back to here. Here is basically what you need to do and how you should do it. Author's last name, first initial, date, just the year, article, title, journal, title, the volume, and the number. Okay, this is the volume of the journal, and the number of the journal. So here, my last name, first initial, the year 2017, the definitive 1600 syllabus, that's the name of the journal. It would be in the Journal of College Class Syllabi, volume 42, number 23. All right, so the volume is usually the year, how many each year that it's published. So this would be that it's been published 42 years. And then usually it's the number is how many issues they have per year. So if there's 23, that probably comes out every 2 weeks. Okay? So, and usually there's a hanging indent. If you don't put a hanging indent, that's fine. I don't care. I just want this information when you do it. This is the important information. If none of that is there, you will not. If this isn't there, you will not get full points for your podcast. Okay, if you just put in the title and the journal and then a link to it, that's not enough. Okay, because I'm not going to follow the links. It takes too long to follow links. I need to see this information. Okay, now there are a couple ways that you can get that information. First, you can go to the OU library. This is where you can get some of these research journal articles. So let's say you're doing the topic of autism. So you type in autism, you do a search. And then I'm doing this from home, so I have to sign in. And it gives you a results list. Okay. Now these are mostly journal articles, but if you want to be sure, look over here. Filter by resource type. We don't want news. We don't want magazines. Don't want reviews or reports. I don't even want books. I want academic journals. So we're just going to click academic journals. All right, so now I have a number of things that would be really good. So I go through and I pick out the ones that I want to use for my for my research. So let's do this one. Okay, so I can add this one to my folder. All right, religion and positive youth development. The benefits. Let's see. Let's do this one. And then autism's an EEG study. That sounds good. All right. So now I have three. I've picked 3 journal articles. Now, I also want you to read them. So you would probably want to go to the full text and read what it says for each of these. But we're just talking about citing them for right now. So after you read them, now we're going to go and we're going to find our folder, right? Because we've saved those to our folder. So now we go to the folder. And now I have these 3 journal articles here. Now now what we want to do is we want to export these, all right? Because you want to save them. So you can select all 3, click export, and then you have a number of different ways that you can do this. Now, if you direct export to some reference managing site type of a thing, this works really well. And Zotero is really great. And if you're going to do a lot of writing, you should probably download Zotero, and you can get it from the research. You can export it in any of these different ways. But that doesn't help you when it comes to putting it into an APA standard if you don't have Zotero or something like that. So let's go back. All right, and let's go to our folder again. Come on, take me to our folder. Oh, we are in the folder. Okay. So this time I'm going to print. I'm going to print them. All right. Now here I can say, aha, I want to, do I want to have the full text? Well, if you want to download the full text, you can. You don't need the current search history. Standard field format, you don't need that, but you do want a citation format. So now take the citation and then pick APA right there, okay? And now print. And there you go. It's you can save this. You can save it as a PDF. You could print it to wherever you want. So let's go ahead and save it as a PDF. I'm going to hit save. Articles Plus, yeah, to the desktop, we'll do that. All right, so now I'm going to go to my desktop. I've got PDF documents here and Articles Plus. I'm going to open that up. Now, you see here, it's already in that APA style, right? And you could just, you don't need all this link stuff down here. This is the part, you could just paste that right into whatever you want to do, whatever, into a Word document or whatever, for your podcast, okay? And paste it into a Word document, or you could just use this PDF file. Okay? You could just upload that PDF file, and I would be perfectly happy with that. Okay? So that's one way that you could do it. And I find that that's the easiest way to do it, right? Which is to just go to the library website and find research articles, and then export them and print them, and you're all set. Some people don't like using the library for some reason. They don't like the library website. So they want to go to the internet. Well, if you go to the internet, use Google Scholar. Okay, if you go to Google Scholar, it'll look like this. Now we're going to do our autism again. So let's select autism. Now most of the things, and then we'll just pick autism spectrum disorder. Okay, now most of the things that come up here are also are research articles. Okay, so we've got some good ones right here, and here all you have to do is to say is to click on it. Okay, it will take you to the article if you can have it. Excuse me. If you want to cite this, you click this button right here. It's your citation, and again, you can download it for Zotero or whatever. But look right here, it's got the information right there in APA style. Authors. Okay, it doesn't have the date up here. So you're going to have to put that date up there because this is not APA, but you'd have to put 2013 up here. But, if you gave me that, I would be okay with it because it has all the information I need. It has the authors, it has the name of the article, it has the journal, and it has all the other information that I need. Okay, so that would be okay. Sometimes you can get the citation directly from here, like this. See what I did? I just picked on I clicked on the little quotation marks there, which said cite, and it gives it to you in many different ways. Look, here's the APA. Here's the APA format. Take this, select it. Open up a Word document. Come on, Word. There it is. open up a Word document. Take this, drag it into your Word document. All right, so that didn't work. Hold on a second. Let me scoot it over a little more. Take this, let's drag it into the Word document. There you go. Right there. APA style, you didn't even have to do anything, right? Do that 3 times, you're done. And then you can just save your Word document, and you can drag and drop it, save it to your podcast, okay? So that's how easy it is to find your journal articles. You don't need books. You don't need to search the internet. You can search the internet using Google Scholar, but if you just search the internet and you're going to other sites and you're quoting sites and things like that, that's not what you need to do. Okay? So I've given you 2 good ways to get your APA style, and then put it into a Word document or a PDF, and then you can drag and drop that right into your VoiceThread. Okay? All right. Well, I hope that this helps.